What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Collectables, and today I got a brand new video for y'all. And this time, it is my only pickup that I picked up from my visit from the Lost Toys here in Dallas, Texas. Very happy about this piece because, as most of y'all know, and that know me personally, and by watching my channel over the past year or so, 2 years, I am a huge Kenner fan, and I collect pretty much everything and anything Kenner from the 80s and early 90s, mid 90s, because as most of y'all know, Hasbro bought out Kenner back in the late 90s, and yeah, it was a sad time, but thankfully they was able to use the Kenner name and the Kenner brand for a while until unforeseen circumstances had to happen. But anyways, that's the discussion for another time. But anyways, so I've been looking to complete a lot of things in my collection that I have that are not complete yet. And so my mission this year was to go out and find things to finish off current collections that I have or current sets, should I say, that I have in my collection, one of them being Robin Hood. Probably won't be able to get the last piece anytime soon, but hopefully one day. But I do have pretty much everything in the Robin Hood collection. I have all the figures, the smaller accessory or vehicles, whatever you want to call them. I have both variants, which were both loose. And I finally have this. So the last item I need to finish off the Robin Hood collection is the Sherwood Forest playset, which is essentially the Ewok village from the Return of the Jedi line. So they just basically reused that piece and added some trees, some green treetops. That's about the only difference, but I think everything else is pretty much the same. I've never seen it personally in hand. I've never seen the Sherwood Forest complete or anything besides pictures online and on eBay. Haven't seen it in any of the vintage stores that I've visited. So it's a pretty difficult piece to come by. So hopefully I'll be able to have that one day to complete this Robin Hood set. So anyways, as you know, as I said, I went to the Lost Toys there in Dallas, Texas. It's about a good 45-minute drive from where I'm at. Not very far, because I drive a little bit further to work on a daily basis. But anyways, so it was my first time out there. This was one of the first items I saw when I went in there, but I had to check out the whole store just in case if there's something else that I needed to add, and which they did. They had a few items there, like the Dick Tracy vehicles that I need for the collection to finish off that. And they did have some Terminator vehicles that I needed to finish off that. And also, they had a few Jurassic Park figures, human figures. I almost got one, but I put it back, but hey, here's why I probably might regret that later. But anyways, so they had this sitting there in the first room that I went, and I eyeballed that. I wanted to know how much it was. So when I checked out the whole store, my mind was pretty much set on this because I knew it was going to be a pretty expensive piece. Well, it wasn't that expensive, thankfully, for the 20% off sale that they had when I went. So I got that a fraction off, and so it brought down to a fair price that I really didn't mind paying. So picked it up and I said, hey, how much is it? They told me, and then they gave me the 20% off. And he told me the price again. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to take this. So, yes. So I finally got this in my collection. Very happy. I have been looking at this for a while, past year or so. I missed out on a few times on eBay from auctions or just buying it cheap. But hey, it is what it is. Wasn't meant to be. So I'm very happy to have this. This is mint in box, but the box itself has a lot of shelfware, as you can tell. We will go over it here in a little bit. It does have its original factory seal tape. One side was open, I'll show you, but I did open it myself just because I wanted to look at it inside. That's just curiosity to me. But the good thing about it, the tape is so old that you could easily just put it on, put it off, and I'll show you what the deal is. But anyways, we'll go over this box. I'm not going to take any pieces out or anything because I'm going to keep it as it is. The only reason why I really looked in it is because when I picked it up, it was a lot of rattling around, and I wasn't sure if there was anything missing, so I had to double check, and everything's good. I'm happy. So, if we take a look at this box, we'll do a collection update, and then we'll wrap up this video. So first off, the box itself is large, as you can tell. It is big. So, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, right there. Battle Wagon, and if you know anything about Kenner and its history and their ability to reuse a lot of things, this used to be originally the Ewok Battle Wagon, and they just added a few things, added and took away a few things. So they used this for the Robin Hood line, even though they never did have a battle wagon in the movie that I know of, that I kind of remember. But anyways, so it says comes with battering ram and catapult. And one thing about Kenner is they went all out on their packaging. Look at that artwork. Look at this. This artwork is gorgeous. You know, let's see if we can focus. So we got Little John there, and we got Robin Hood there, and then we have Will Scarlet. I'm assuming that's Will Scarlet right there. And then we have one of the warriors. I forgot what they were called, here in the foreground. And then we got the nice Kenner logo. So then on the side of the packaging, we have Robin Hood Battle Wagon. Sorry about the shaky cam. And then we have a picture of the actual battle wagon. Very nice piece. And then when you turn it around, on this side, it's the same thing. Pretty much the same thing. Then if we put it like this, as you can tell, some pieces sliding. That's okay, no worries. And then as you can tell, that factory sealed tape, I did that. That's me. So then we have a picture of Kevin Costner right here, Robin Hood Battle Wagon. And then we have another picture of the actual toy itself. And then we have a variant of the Robin Hood figure right there. So, like I stated, this was factory sealed. As you can tell, this is the old tape. There has been no other tape on this at all. I did that myself, so I took it off because I just wanted to check it out. So this is still the original tape. And then this, I did that myself. Then this part, you can tell this tape came off. As you can tell, you can see that the original sticky residue is still on there. So everything was sealed. I'm the one that opened it. So just because I wanted to check things out. So then at the bottom here we have Battle Wagon, and then it just gives you pieces that it lets you know that you can take it apart and use some of it as a fence, and then as catapult, and then you can use it to put all that stuff together to look like that. So Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Battle Wagon, and then here is the proof of purchase. Love those proof of purchases. And then here's all the copyright dates. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, 1991, Warner Brothers. Then I want to check this out real quick. Back in the day at KB Toys, you could buy that for $24.99, and it was on clearance for $7.97. Wow. Yeah, I wish I could have bought that for $7.97. Buy that all day, every day. And here is the cool part right here. So we got Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Battle Wagon, and we have a nice photo of Kevin Costner right there. So if you want to pause and read that, you may. And then there is a picture of the Battle Wagon. And this is a picture of everything you can use and do with the Battle Wagon. So, knocks down castle walls with huge battering ram. And then use the ladder and scale. Use the removable ladder to scale enemy castle walls. And then down here, take out enemy warriors with the removable catapult. And then down here, it says removable shields can be held by action figures. Figures sold separately. And then unhook size of wagons to create mini fort. And then down below, right hand bottom corner, is Kenner. So very cool. Very good usage of this particular item. Love it. Let me know down in the comments below if you've seen Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and if you enjoyed it as much as I did, because I loved that movie. Just recently upgraded it to Blu-ray due to my best friend and brother, Daryl. He gave it to me, so was able to upgrade it for my DVD. So now here comes the part where we can just do a collection update. So I'll move that back a little bit. Sorry about the shaky cam. And here are the two smaller vehicles that I got, or weapons, whatever you want to call it. I got these two off of eBay for about $10. Now I think I don't know if I got them as a set or if I got them individually. I'm not sure, but it was both from the same sale. I'm pretty sure I got them both at the same time. But anyways, yeah, it was like $10. So I did pick up the net launcher and the bola bomber. They both have those there. Since I didn't need them, I already had them. I just wanted the battle wagon. So very cool artwork. I do have a eBay purchase video on these two. I'll leave a link in the description. So if you're interested, you may check that out. I'll go into more in-depth detail of that. So let's go ahead and put these babies aside. And then I do have these guys. These are the first Robin Hood figures that came out before they got the okay to use the Kevin Costner head. So the first one up is the Longbow Robin Hood. And as you can tell, this is the variant. This is the non-Kevin Costner head. So he is complete. He's just missing a string right there. So if I can find one, I'll go ahead and replace that. I do want these on cards if I can. But if not, I'm happy with these. These will do. I'm just happy that I have the different variants. And so then the second one up is the crossbow Robin Hood. He was on card, but the card kind of gave out and the packaging just didn't hold up well. The blister didn't. And I still have the blister right here. But the packaging I have somewhere else for safekeeping. Because I'll always, if I open up a figure or if I get it loose that's like damaged card, I always take it off the card back. Because there's no point in trying to display something that's on a worn, warped, damaged card that's not going to be any good for display. So I keep it, for safekeeping, the cards. So, and the card back for those two guys, for the original Robin Hoods, for some reason, are real flimsy. They're not sturdy. But anyways, so here is the crossbow Robin Hood, the non-Kevin Costner head. So I really like this figure. This figure is really good. Fortunately, he can't stand very well, so I'll have to get some of those Kenner stands, for the Star Wars figures that you can use from all the Kenner products. So that way I can stand this guy up for display. So let's go ahead and go in the toy room and check out the wall. Okay, you're going to have to forgive me with this glare where I have these cards. You know, it's not a very good position as far as the lighting goes to film. So my apologies in advance. But here I have all 8 cards on the wall. So here is the Robin Hood with the Kevin Costner head. This is the crossbow Robin Hood. And then down here we have the longbow Robin Hood. And here's the Dark Warrior right there. And then we got Azim, played by Morgan Freeman. And then we have Friar Tuck. I don't remember the actor's name who portrayed him. And then we have Little John. I don't even think this guy acts anymore, if ever, after this movie. And then we got Christian Slater, who portrayed Will Scarlet. So there we go. And then here we have the late great Alan Rickman, who played the sheriff of Nottingham. For those who don't know who Alan Rickman is, he is the actor that played Hans Gruber, and also he was in the Harry Potter films that played Snoke. So for those who don't know their Kenner history, these Robin Hood figures were pretty much reused parts from the Superpowers line and Star Wars line. So yeah, I think he was reused Green Arrow body, and then he was the reused body for the Gamorrean Guard. I think he was the Hawkman. I think, I could be wrong. I don't know what it is. I think he might not be reused parts. Maybe he was Hawkman, I'm not sure. It was because the Little John and the Dark Warrior figures, they were pretty large figures. So one of these two were reused by Hawkman. I don't remember what he was reused by. He was reused by somebody, because I know that the head sculpt was pretty much reused from the RoboCop Ultra Police line. Because of the facial expression and everything. But anyways, but yeah, this is my carded Robin Hood collection. So let's go back into the review station and wrap up this video. And I just want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Comment down below what you think of this battle wagon, or if you had this battle wagon growing up as a kid, or if you currently still have it in your collection, or if you're looking to collect the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves toy line, let me know. If you're new to this channel, please give this channel a sub, like the video, comment the video, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can see all my uploads. And words of wisdom: buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you will always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.